Think the rich and famous just sip champagne on yachts for Instagram likes? Think again. Behind the glam filters and designer fits lies a secret world, one where bodies are currency, yachts are playgrounds for the powerful, and parties don't end when the cameras stop rolling. This isn't just Hollywood gossip. This is the rabbit hole the celebs pray you never dive into. So buckle up, because once you see behind the curtain, there's no going back. Yachting. Not boating, not sailing, not sipping champagne on some rich uncle's catamaran. No, we're talking about that yachting. The kind whispered about at 3 a.m. in Beverly Hills bathrooms. The underground world, where fame, beauty, and billionaire money swirl together in a cocktail nobody dares drink in public. It's not just a party on water, it's a freak-off with waves. Think of it as the maritime edition of Diddy's Freak-Offs, where the A-list party is just a decoy, and the real gathering starts once the NDAs are signed and the phones are locked away. It's the party within the party. And the price of entry? Sometimes your dignity, sometimes your silence. Let's not play coy. Yachting is the entertainment industry's worst-kept secret. Influencers, models, even award-winning actresses networking on yachts with billionaires who didn't just come for the sunset views. Designer swimsuits and champagne showers might be the cover, but once the cameras leave, the real deals begin, sealed with envelopes and blurred lines. Back in 2013, The Hollywood Reporter cracked open Cannes' dirtiest secret. The film fest wasn't just about premieres and couture. According to convicted pimp and model scout Eli Nahas, Cannes turns into a floating auction, 30 to 40 yachts filled with barely dressed models, influencers, and aspiring actresses. These women aren't just there for rosé and Instagram pics. They're product. And the buyers? Rich men with money, power, and very specific tastes. This wasn't just gossip. Nahas described it like clockwork, topless models, luxury yachts, and a constant rotation of guests expected to socialize. Translation? It's not just champagne they're popping. These aren't parties. They're elite meat markets masked as networking events. Let's talk names. Bella Hadid, Hailey Bieber, even Meghan Markle. The rumors are thick and sticky that all three may have danced close to the yachting circuit before their big breaks. Nothing proven, but the timelines? Suspicious. Careers blew up right after Cannes appearances and mystery modeling gigs. These so-called yacht girls blur the line between influencer and escort. Unspoken agreements, charm a billionaire, leave with five-figure envelopes, luxury gifts, even career hookups. The bigger the name, the higher the price tag. The yacht? It's not just a boat. It's a Dior-draped casting couch with a view of the Riviera and a powerful man in a robe. And the yachts? Not just rich toys. They're floating freak-off zones. In 2019, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's $500 million yacht, Serene, pulled into Cannes. Spa, cinema, submarine. It's a floating kingdom. Not to be outdone, Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich's $1.2 billion Eclipse arrived too. These aren't boats, they're secret fortresses. It's the maritime version of those Beverly Hills mansions, with the locked doors and don't go in their rooms. If you weren't on the hidden guest list, you didn't attend the real event, you just posed beside it. Glam on the outside, transactions on the inside. Emily Ratajkowski cracked the gloss in her memoir, My Body, casually revealing her time with fugitive billionaire Joe Low. Yes, the same man who allegedly gave Kim Kardashian a garbage bag of cash and partied with Paris Hilton. Literal trash bag. Literal cash. Rumors swirl that Kris Jenner even advised a then-underage Kylie on the art of yacht socializing. Grooming? PR strategy? Who knows? But it's giving Dynasty meets dystopia. Like the freak-offs, these yachts hide sinister exchanges beneath velvet ropes and rosé. Kendall Jenner? She slipped in 2023. A leaked Instagram story from Dubai caught her saying, "This is my third time. My first few times were horrible." TikTok detectives lip-read her venting. And Dubai? It's ground zero for the porta-potty legend, a world of lavish trips, rich men, and gastrointestinal horror stories. What you see on Instagram is the decoy. Glamorous surface, grotesque backstory. Just like Daddy's freak-offs, the food's fake, the fun is filtered, and the real action happens behind the curtain. And Meghan Markle? From deal or no deal suitcase girl to Duchess of Sussex, the jump raised more than eyebrows. Blind items claim she was part of the yacht game before her royal fairy tale. One dark theory, her photo shoots for 138 Water, a bikini brand whispered to be a front for billionaire catalogs. Allegedly co-owned by Tyga and Kris Jenner, the brand's ads weren't just thirst traps, they were open invitations, like freak-off catalogs, except you're selling bottled water and lingerie-ready availability. Craigslist meets Cannes. Then there's the blind item about Glee's Vanessa Lengies. After her show ended, she was allegedly flown to Paris for a $25,000 per week modeling job. What she got instead? A yacht packed with groped, filmed, and overworked women. One girl vanished, one overdosed. This wasn't a seedy motel, this was the Riviera. Billionaires, luxury, and horror in heels. The freak-offs pretend to be parties. This was a feeding frenzy in Versace. Disposable girls hidden behind velvet ropes and diamond rings. Even the staff couldn't escape. A former super yacht deckhand told Vice about drug binges, orgies, and even animal slaughter for ultra-fresh sushi. One officer bled to death when an anchor chain snapped. The champagne never stopped. That's the freak-off energy. Nothing halts the party. Replace the mansion with a yacht, and it's still the same toxic cocktail, power, control, and a silence that smells like sunscreen and secrets. So, next time you scroll past an influencer in Monaco, laughing next to an oil sheikh's tiger, or blowing candles on a $1 billion yacht, remember, there's almost always a party within the party. Just like Diddy's freak-offs, the guest list is hidden, the rules unspoken, and the currency complicated. Some leave with cash, some with trauma, and some they never leave at all. Because in this twisted game of luxury and leverage, the cost is rarely what it seems. Yachting? It's not just a vibe. It's a transaction, one that's glossy on the gram, but pitch black underneath. If this peek behind the velvet rope shook you, hit that like button. Share this with someone who still thinks fame is just red carpets and filters. And if you want more truths hidden beneath luxury, secrets behind the sparkle, and the party within the party, subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next expose might just make you question your faves again.